Murakumo Units activate.
Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play BlazBlue Calamity trigger. In the last episode, against all odds, Ragnar the Blood Edge pulled out his final ace in the hole, his final trump card, the power of the Azure Grimoire, known colloquially as BlazBlue. And even with Hakumen having 8 Magatama and Ragnar the Blood Edge being severely handicapped at 20% health, Ragnar the Blood Edge, thanks to his soul drive abilities of the Azure Grimoire, was able to pull victory from the jaws of defeat. And yes, I am more than aware that that battle actually took less than a minute in the episode, but I know for a fact that Hakumen can basically end fights in pretty much less than 20 seconds if he has the ability to use Judgment Squall at will, or if he has enough Magatama. So that's my reasoning and I'm sticking with it. But meanwhile, also in the last episode, Noel Vermilion followed Ragnar down here to the cathedral, no, not to the cathedral, to the Chamber of the Cauldron, which has now fully activated, releasing its slumbering denizen, the Murakumo Unit Nu 13, who is now fully activated and wearing her trademark Murakumo armor, meaning she is absolutely primed for combat.
Identifying target. The target match has been confirmed.
Yes, before, and there appears to be a conflict of interest whenever an active Murakumo unit encounters another one of its own kind, such as Nu 13 and Mu 12.
Who are you?
Both of them have met in dreams, but this would technically be the first time that these two have met in reality, at least in this point.
I am Dimensional Boundary Contact Medium number 12.
Huh. That's an interesting designation. So the Murakumo units were designed to access the boundary. Huh. That's interesting to know.
Anti-Sankishin Core Unit.
Wait a minute. Anti-Sankishin? Does that mean that these beings are actually a threat to the likes of Hakumen, who wears the Sankishin Susanoo unit? Curious.
Request explanation regarding circumstances and target.
I think everyone would like an explanation, Noel, even if you are not currently in control of your own mind and faculties.
What is this? What am I saying?
And yet somehow, in the back of her own mind and consciousness, Noel Vermilion is aware of what is transpiring, even if she can't do anything about it. Noel is losing control of her body. The words coming out of her mouth are not hers. Indeed, they are the words of the Murakumo unit Mu 12 in response to Nu's presence here in Kagutsuchi.
Existence description. Dimensional Boundary Contact Prime Field number 13 Anti-Sankishin Core Unit Nu. The existence of the target is a violation. Immediate self-destruction is advised.
So apparently, according to the Murakumo unit's directive, there cannot be more than one Murakumo unit activated at any given point, or if there are, they should never come face to face.
Advice has been declined. Existential sustainment is priority.
But the Murakumo units are also designed to preserve their own existence, as Noel has just illustrated for us. But that too proves to be a very conflict in their logic functions.
Searching for secondary protocol.
And if the violating Murakumo unit will not self-destruct willingly on its own terms...
Unexpected contact with the same individual. The activation of the target has been confirmed. Termination is suggested.
Indeed. If the Murakumo unit violating the directive will not destroy itself willingly, then termination is the only other directive.
Thus, begin termination.
And so once again, Nu 13 will fight with Mu 12, Noel Vermilion. And we need to do everything we can in our power to hope that Noel Vermilion is victorious. For she still wields the power of the Nox Victorious Bulwark. But Nu has the power of Murakumo. No!
Systems activated.
No! That's bad.
Terminating targets.
Oh! Gotta get out of that. Time to get some attacks going. And we have some lyrics going here. Oh god. Ooh! That's bad. That's bad. Time for some barrier movement here. Ooh! And we've got lyrics here. Oh! Time for Fenrir to work its magic yet again. No! No! Curse you. Time to actually get some damage going. Let's use everything to our advantage. Let's abuse the hell out of Bulwark. It's time to use the power of the Azure to our own advantage. And it's a shame that you weren't able to hear the lyrics being sung during Noel's theme of Bullet Dance there, but I believe we have managed to survive thus far without too much problems, because even though Noel, under the guise of Mu 12, did actually replenish her heat gauge at 100%, Nu herself has, you guessed it, unlimited powers. And that is never a good thing. But we were victorious this time, but it is not over yet. Indeed, it is far from over.
Why?
No matter how many times Noel attacks it, the creature won't stay down. There's that ominous regeneration ability that keeps Nu from being killed completely. As long as it exists, Nu 13 will continue to survive any and all mortal attacks. And given what is about to transpire from the moments leading from this point, yeah, that's a very dire situation indeed.
Continue assault upon the target.
But whereas Nu 13 is incredibly resilient to any and all impervious attacks, well, she is impervious to attacks, I should say, Noel Vermilion, aka Mu 12, has no such existential protection on her part, and not even Bulwark can save her from such a ruthless assault.
I can't move anymore.
Indeed, Bulwark is powerful, but it does have its limits.
Re-establishing connection.
Whereas Nu has the power of Murakumo to unleash at her will.
Is it over for me? Am I gonna die? But I'm not scared. Is it because of the Nox Victorious?
That's probably what is actually suppressing your will in this situation, along with your personality of Mu 12.
I'm hungry.
Only you would think of food in such a desperate hour, Noel Vermilion. never change.
I wonder what Tsubaki and Makoto are doing right now.
Indeed, because those two graduated from the military academy as well. So chances are they're both working in capacity for the NOL too.
I want to go out and have a piece of cake with them again. I wonder how my foster parents are doing. I hope my father's not working too hard.
Die.
Well, it seems that New 13 is determined to be the sword of Damocles dangling above your head, Noel Vermillion.
Don't want to die!
She waits for the final blow, but it never comes. Slowly, she opens her eyes. And lo and behold, she has been saved by the very individual that she was tasked with hunting down and apprehending at all costs. There's a man standing in front of her. His clothes are torn, and he's covered in blood. Yeah, we can thank Hakumen for that. His back is to her. Oh, sorry, let me say it again. His back is to her, so she can't see his face. But something about him is nostalgic. Indeed, and there is that flashback again of the young boy with the loosely fitting t-shirt and the familiar white hair. It is a childhood memory of Ragnar the Blood Edge during his youth, but it is not Noel Vermillion's memory. That memory belongs to Saya, Ragnar's younger sister, as well as Jin Kisaragi's sister. So why does Noel Vermillion possess the memory of Saya? Who can say? Her tears begin to fall. She doesn't know why, or maybe she doesn't care. He turns around to look at Noel, and she can see sudden surprise in his face.
It took too long to take care of that bastard. Hey you! Stay where you are!
Indeed, it took far too long to get here. But Ragnar is here on the scene, and it is time
The wheel of fate
for a
is
battle.
turning. Rebel, one, action!
A battle that will not transpire in this episode, because this is the end of this particular episode of Let's Play BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. But when we return, adventurers, we shall embark on what could very well be the final battle. As always, adventurers, until next we meet.